This is going to be a part of my low self-esteem of Afro-American Negro women series. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how the Afro-American Negro woman's low self-esteem relates to her constant need for attention. When it comes down to this Afro-American Negro woman, she has the lowest self-esteem out of all the women in the world, whether it be white women, Asian women, Hispanic women, Arab women, Indian women. The Afro-American Negro woman has the lowest self-esteem out of all women in the world. In fact, her self-esteem is not only rock bottom, it is cracked to the Earth's crust. And if you were going to go down into the molten lava core of this planet, you would find the self-esteem of the Afro-American Negro woman right next to that molten core of this planet Earth. Right there is where you're going to find the self-esteem of this Afro-American Negro woman. That's how low the self-esteem of this Afro-American Negro woman is. Because when it comes down to this Afro-American Negro woman, she pretty much does not love herself, she does not like herself, and she does not see any beauty within herself. She hates herself to the core of her soul. And because she hates herself to the core of her soul, she's always looking to find some sort of attention. And because she doesn't like herself, she doesn't look to seek out positive attention for accomplishing something positive. No, when it comes down to trying to get attention from people, she's always doing something negative. The Afro-American Negro woman, whenever she goes out to seek attention because she does not like herself, she goes out to seek negative attention. Because she thinks in her mind that negative attention will get her more responses from people than positive attention. She'd rather be infamous than famous. This is why your Afro-American Negro woman will go out here and make these twerk videos. This is why she will put herself in pictures such as these lingerie pictures on Instagram and Facebook. This is why she will get into a fight at a McDonald's over a chicken McNugget. She will do all of this because she believes the only way she can get attention in society is by doing negative things. She does not have the confidence, self-esteem, or self-worth to go out and seek out to do positive things because she thinks that she won't get any attention that way. And all of these attention issues really are rooted in her unresolved father issues. Your Afro-American Negro woman, she is really a wreck because she has not gotten her emotional needs met completely by the father who wasn't in her life in many cases. Not all cases, but in many cases, this woman has very, very extremely unresolved father issues. And this is why she seeks out to get attention, because she did not get her emotional needs met by her father. She does not feel loved by men, and in many cases by even women, because her mother was probably a cold, cruel female. And because she does not know how to get positive attention, because she was never shown positive attention at an early age, she seeks to get negative attention from men in the community. And what she'll do, again, is go out here and make these twerk videos, take these scantily clad photos, these selfies, and post them up on Facebook and Instagram. And she'll get into these fights and then have them posted online because she does not know how to get positive attention. She does not have the confidence and the self-worth to go out here and seek out positive attention. Now, girls who have had good relationships with their fathers and feel fulfilled and feel loved, they're not looking to get that type of attention from online social media from complete strangers. They're not looking to put their rear end up in front of a camera because they know that that's not how you get attention. They know that the best way to get attention is to show your face to people, and that's how you get attention, because that's what you want people to look at, is to look at your face and connect with you on that level. If somebody's looking at your rear end, all they're seeing is your backside, and that's all you have to that's all they're showing them, what you have to offer. Your face shows what type of character you have, what type of personality you have, and what you bring to the table in terms of values and character. But your Afro-American Negro woman does not have any values or any character because she was never taught any values or character. This is why her self-esteem, again, is below the Earth's crust, right next to the molten lava, sitting there at the magma core, because she has no self-esteem and she does not know how to get that positive attention. She does not know how to win the positive attention of others because her mother has no social skills. I mean, in many cases, this Afro-American Negro woman who raised this Negro woman pretty much did not know how to communicate with people. This is why the father is no longer in the home. And this Negro woman's mother did not know how to communicate with people constructively. She did not know how to directly get her needs met. And this is why the daughter does not know how to get her emotional needs met or her personal needs met. She does not know how to articulate those issues to people. And this is why she'll go out here and do these things, because she wants that attention. She needs attention because no one gave her attention at an early age. No one met her emotional needs at an early age. Nobody gave this poor girl a hug or told her that they loved them. And she's looking for somebody to give her that love. But people can't give you that love because you don't know how to meet people. You don't know how to communicate to people. You don't know how to talk to people. And you don't know how to articulate your needs to people. But sadly, that's the sad state of affairs with the Afro-American Negro woman. This is the culture that she's been taught from generation to generation. They don't know how to talk to anyone. They don't know how to get their emotional needs met. And that's why they go out here seeking attention from men. And they think that the men are going to try to love them, but the men are looking at them and seeing how dysfunctional they are because they're putting their rear ends in their face. Now, the simps will look at this female and think that she's attractive to them, but the simp, again, has no standards. And he doesn't understand that, again, the difference between positive attention and negative attention. He's also been emotionally deprived. And he thinks that these women putting up these booty pictures on Facebook and Instagram and these twerk videos or getting into these fights, he thinks that's exciting because he has low self-esteem himself. Now, ordinary men, they look at that and go, this chick has some sort of mental issue. This chick has some sort of low self-esteem, and she needs help, because if you're doing these things to get attention, then it's clear to us that you have no social skills and you don't have an understanding of how to get constructive attention. Now, person who has their emotional needs met, they know that, there are other ways to get people's attention without acting out in public. That's not how you get positive attention. Now, positive attention, you get that by doing things like doing well in school or just even talking to your family. That's how people get their emotional needs met. They articulate and say, I need help with this, or I need you to talk to you about this. That's how they get positive attention. They get positive attention because it's reinforced that way. However, everything with the Afro-American Negro woman is negative, and this is why she is constantly seeking attention in a negative way. And the main reason why she seeks out this attention is because, again, she has this low self-esteem and this low self-worth, and she wants the attention not of these Negroes, but really the attention of the ultimate father figure in her life, these white men that she deifies. If she can get that attention, she'll feel that semblance of love, and that feeling of ultimate worth. That's why she acts out this way, because she really wants that attention from that white man. She really wants that approval of that white man. And she, again, because she does not know how to articulate herself and communicate effectively, she acts out in these dysfunctional and erratic ways, presenting herself in this light that everybody sees as negative, but because somebody is turning her head, they believe it is positive. Because she's getting these thirsty comments on Facebook, she's getting all these likes, and she's getting all these thumbs up, she believes that this is positive attention. But it's not a positive attention. It's actually her showing the world that she is rock bottom, because if you have to put your butt up in somebody's face, they're not looking at you as a person, they're looking at you as a sex object. But the Afro-American Negro woman would rather be a sex object rather than a person who is invisible. She'd rather be a sex object that's noticed rather than a person that is seen. And that shows how dysfunctional this Afro-American Negro woman is, because she'll seek out any attention and does not know the difference between positive and negative attention. And that even roots down to her more dysfunctional nature of thinking she's the victim, because in many cases, your Afro-American Negro woman, again, because she does not know how to get her emotional needs met, she always seeks out to be the victim in every situation. And what she'll do is She'll always look to be some sort of victim because she needs that attention. And she believes, again, negative attention is better than positive attention. So this is why she will try to make herself into this single mother or these other and get into these fights like she does in the restaurants, or she'll do these twerk videos because she wants that attention, and she believes if she's a victim, she's getting some sort of attention. People are paying attention to her, but what she doesn't understand is why they are paying attention to her. They're paying attention to you because they see you being in trouble, and they want to try to help you get back to a level, where you can function. But the Afro-American Negro woman's mind is so damaged that she remains in that position of the victim in many cases because she believes that this is the only way she can get attention. Now, people who come out of, poverty and situations like that, they understand that there are other ways to get attention, and there are positive ways to get attention, and that people who have to act out and get violent and have to have police coming to break things up, that's not attention you want. That's not attention that's good. That's negative attention. That's attention that pretty much where somebody is a victim. But the Afro-American Negro woman, for the most part, believes that being a victim is a position of power, when it's not a position of power. It's a position of powerlessness. And when you are powerless, that means other people are making the choices for you. But the Afro-American Negro woman just doesn't understand it. She thinks that because somebody else is making a choice for her, they're going to make the right choice for her because they are paying attention to her. And that's not the case at all. When someone else is given power over you, they have control over you. And when they make choices, they're not making choices that benefit you. They're making choices that benefit themselves. And the reason why they are making those choices is because they see that you are incompetent and incapable of making choices for yourself. So when the Afro-American Negro woman is sitting there thinking that this white man or anybody else is paying attention to her to make choices for her, is helping her, that's not the case at all. They're helping themselves because they want to end this situation. They want to come up with a solution, and they want to move on with their lives. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with a codependent like the Afro-American Negro woman, they're never going to get to a solution because codependents, for the most part, do not want solutions. They want to remain in the position of the victim because the position of the victim is a position of power. And in this position of power, this is how they get their attention, this is how they get their emotional needs met, and this is how they get their personal needs met. Because again, these people do not know how to communicate socially. They don't know how to communicate to people what they want. They don't know how to communicate what they need. And because they have low self-esteem, you are dealing with a person who you will never be able to solve the problem. You will offer them solution after solution after solution, and this person will shoot it down because because they're looking to remain in that victim position because they believe that the victim is a position of power, not understanding that as long as you remain in the victim position, you are always going to be at the bottom of society. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.